Hey y'all, today we still don't have a motor, but things are definitely looking up. Get it? Looking up because of lift. My name is Andrew and this is the OK Humvee. Okay, so like I said, today, while the motor's out, I'm gonna try to go ahead and put on the 2-inch body lift I got. Bought this a while ago, and since then the company has changed their name. They're now USC Industry Group. I bought the 2 4-inch combo lift. So it comes with a 2-inch body lift and a 2-inch suspension lift. I'm not gonna do the suspension part this time. But the body I'm gonna work on right now. So right off the bat, it comes with 2 very heavy duty airlift hooks that you can, as you raise the body up, those hooks won't stick out of the hood. So then these can go somewhere over there. I don't think my welder is gonna go through that, so that probably won't go on today either. So far, doing great. So let's see what else we got in here. A little keychain, bracket, more brackets. This is for the hood. For the new brackets to go through. Well, not the new brackets. The new airlift hooks will go through these nice, pretty new flappies. I'm not going to get those out because I don't want them to get dirty. So as you can tell, everything in this garage is very clean right now. I don't know why these get dirty. Okay, so that I will also wait. Again, doing well. Okay, these look fun. These things are monsters. This one has 1,000 washers. One for each, that would make more sense. That's interesting. Here's the other airlift hook. There goes my knife. Okay, another bracket. These are for something. I can hook together. Maybe I should have looked at the instructions before opening this. So I feel like this is a good time to tell you it did not come with instructions. So this is me just literally trying to figure it out as I go. So yeah. Okay, here's some blocks, some lift blocks that are for something. These look like they're for the hood. So if you've taken your hood off, there's a little hinge underneath. I believe these go under that to space the hood up. More hardware. And then your body puck spacers. You have 6 of these. You have 6 body mount bolts. There are, I don't know if you can see, there's 2 in the very back, 2 at the front of the rear wheel well, 2 up here right by the doghouse, and then obviously the hood is on the front. So one of these is apparently not need to be as long. So I'll see if I can't find some directions and figure out which one of those needs to be short. But overall, it's a pretty straightforward kit. The hard part will be, breaking rusty bolts off. That will be the fun part. So, now that this is out and organized, I'm going to see if I can find some directions on that. I did PB blast all of my bolts, body bolts yesterday. I did not do anything to the fuel tank straps. So we'll figure that out when we get there. Also this is, where did my knife even go? This is for the body gap over the rear bumper. Sorry, it's Saturday and I'm also trying to watch TV over there. It said Oklahoma State scored, but there's a flag, so. Result of the play is a touchdown. This is very interesting wrapping. Which I'm gonna go through getting all this opened up and wanting to make it to this step today or something. Okay. I'm not gonna open this all the way, but these do look really nice. Some nice steel plates, powder coated or textured. Can you see that? I don't know. We'll see. You'll see it later when I install it. So, all right, here we go. Enough stalling. Time to do work. So before we get started, I'm gonna measure everything. One of the questions my dad asked is this thing is gonna fit in my garage? And the answer is, I hope so. Actually, that's not even my low point. Yeah, so there's 14 inches there. However, if you look across, the opening of my garage is a little shorter. Actually, let me set this down. Let me measure real quick. Okay, so the actual opening of my garage door is too dark. Okay, so the actual opening of my garage door is like 82 inches. Right now the top of the truck is, probably can't see that, about 74 maybe. I've got 8 inches clearance to work with. So yeah, it should fit with 4 inches of lift and 40s, which are only 3 inches bigger than 37s. I'm sure someone will correct my math. All right, we're gonna start with just, we'll measure the body with one hand. So we sit at 33.5-ish in the back. $20.5, 20.5 here in the middle. Right under the hood, about at 34. So, all of these numbers that I do not currently remember should increase by 2. Okay, this is the rear wheel well looking towards the back of the truck. There are 2 isolators right there, and then there's the bolt in there. So that bolt has got to come out. And the same wheel well on the front of the truck is another body mount. Now you see why I sprayed these guys last night. I don't 4 things at once. Yeah, so that's got to come off of that mess. Okay, so this is part of why I wanted to do the body lift while the motor's out, because that is where the most difficult body mount to get to is. And without the motor, it's not that difficult. Here's the other one. You can get to it without your motor pulled pretty easily. Again, I don't have to do that. These are the hinges. That's where your pin goes for the hood. Got a spacer right here, so these come out. I mean, hopefully they come out and they're not rusty. But yeah, let's get started. But before we go any further, I need to say a special thank you to this video sponsor, me and the OK Humvee. So buy a shirt, buy a hoodie. We've got some new colors in. They're great. Helps me know that you like it, and your wife will like it because it's cheaper than buying more parts that just sit in the garage in the way while you have other projects going that, yeah, maybe you have project ADD like me. But buy a shirt, and thank you. Remember all those wrenches I couldn't find the other day?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to need them. Although that one kind of feels a little rounded off. The top is 5/8. I did PB blast those a whole lot yesterday, so hopefully that helps.
Can't hurt.
But I don't think that's what the nut is. So I'm gonna go to my favorite wrench that Will made fun of me for.
The croissant?
The croissant wrench. I got this one off, I don't know where the nut went. But I was gonna be able to tell you what size it was.
Yeah?
And then it vanished into the abyss.
Bigger than a 15. Bigger than a 17.
It's about the size of this crescent wrench.
3/4.
Ah!
It's a 3/4.
Here's one you can test it and make sure it's a 3/4. No. I'm saving them in my collection of Humvee hardware, but let's see if I can easily identify the 4 of these blocks.
I would assume will be different.
All right. These are the front blocks. Comes with new hardware, new nice locking nuts. I should mention there were no instructions with this, so yeah, maybe don't try this at home until we figure out if this works or not. A lot of movement.
Side to side and up and down.
Well, we can always adjust it later to make sure the hood lines up. Much more adjustment than my Jeep had. 11/16 on the nut. I didn't need that one. 5/8 on the bolt. 11/16 on the nut. Okay. Step 1. Loosely assemble the front hood spacer blocks. All right, so we're down here. This is the first body mount. This is driver side, front. This one has the shorter bolt because it sits down here wedged between the frame rail, which, yeah, I understand with the motor in here, you would have to come up underneath, and someone with a long extension would have to come down here and get to that. But I'm not gonna have to do that. I am gonna have to stand up though. We're gonna see how tight these are. Not as tight as I expected. I don't know if I might could get to this with a swivel and an extension on the impact, but it'd be difficult. I could use a ratchet though. We're gonna lay that where we won't lose it. Check the film. No. Guess he can just kind of sit there for now. All right, is the other side the same? But it also does appear to be a 15/16 on top. We're going to have good news and bad news. Good news is you get to be a part of this one. Bad news is you got to go over that side to get to the. Yeah. Do you want a stool or something? So actually, you might be able to put a socket on this one and hit it maybe with the impact even.
So this is not on it far enough.
Okay.
I know you have some details. Very graceful.
All right, we're at still on the driver's side, front of the rear wheel well. Yeah, I was hopeful. How's that camera angle?
I mean, it's still
Got it. Okay, so I'm at the back. Because of the shackle and the castle nut back here, I can't get anything on this bolt. So I'll take this castle nut out. Maybe. We'll see. This pin is kind of rusty. So see what happens. Yeah, it didn't move at all. Update, we're trying sketchy things now. Ah. Yeah, I don't know if I may get these sockets out. Yay, swivel sockets. Okay. I can just sit there. All right, same thing on the other side. Okay, so right about here is where my mic died and I didn't realize it, but pretty self-explanatory. You put the spacers in. Yeah. It takes me longer to get set up than it does to actually do anything. All right, so that's it for today. I got the body lift put on the Humvee. It went actually pretty well, a lot easier with the motor out. And I think my daughter is about to walk in front of the camera. Can you wave? Perfect. Go back over there with Mama. Obviously, that front bolt was a little difficult. It's a lot easier with the motor out, but all things considered, it went really smooth. Took like 3 hours for all of it. I'm gonna wait on the suspension lift for now. Remember at the beginning when I said it would fit in the garage? Looking at it now, especially once I add tires, I want to make sure I can get it out of my garage before I do anything else. So next is the airlift bracket. Working on putting those brackets on so we can put the bumper on. In the meantime, still working on the motor. I will update you when I know something. But thanks so much for going along this journey with me. It means a lot. Yeah, so like, subscribe, buy some merch, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Well, I just finished editing the video that you watched up until this point, and I realized there's something really important I need to tell you guys. I haven't been completely honest for the last couple weeks. I told you I didn't have any updates with the motor. That wasn't entirely true. So I come out here every morning, I look at this thing, and I think, man, what am I gonna do? Over the last couple weeks, I've been putting the feelers out, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. And I got a lead from some local guys. And long story short, went to Stillwater this past weekend, took a trailer and came home with that. That's the new motor for the OK Humvee. Now, before you get too excited, I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. You can probably guess if you want to guess. You can leave your guess in the comments. I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong. I can tell you some people are going to be upset. And that's okay because it's not their build and they're not funding it. But I'm excited. And I'll give you another little sneak peek. But in the meantime, I've got a couple more videos I need to finish. Before I put the motor in, I need to roll the Humvee out. I need to pressure wash the engine bay, do some sand removal. I still need to fix the front brake line, which is, maybe it'll see, held together with a vice grip.
In order to roll the Humvee out, I need to support the transmission, which is currently held up by a jack stand, so I need to ratchet strap that to the body with like a 4x4, roll it out, spray it out, do some cleaning. While it's out, I'll probably, there's a car driving by. Gosh, that's an ugly Jeep. What was I saying? While it's out, I'll probably go ahead and put the new wheels and tires on. New to me, they were from Facebook Market. Too good of a deal to pass up. There's something else. Oh, the rear bumper. So you may have noticed I didn't put everything on from the lift kit. There's a couple brackets. Those are for the shield in the back. I didn't want to put the shield on without knowing where the bumper is going to sit. I had to put the bumper on because I can't get to the back of the truck. So while the truck's out, I'll put the rear airlift bumper on. That'll probably be the next video. But make sure to like and subscribe so that you can find out what's next and to find out what is under there. So, oh, it's hoodie season. Buy a hoodie. You'll like it. And if you don't, there's not a guarantee. Yeah, just buy one. I hope you like it. Bye.